This is BMAC here, podcast 105. Wow. Please subscribe if you can. I'm hoping to kick more calls in the future on this podcast. That's going to be really fun to do that. How do I find that? We did that on podcast 100. That was a lot of fun to do that a few weeks ago. But I guess something that's on my mind I'm going to express about. People always ask me, why do I like older music? And the truth is, I like music because a lot of the older artists are better than the new artists. I think all the new artists today don't have good singer voices or they play instruments. The country artist is different. There are some exceptions to that rule, but most of the new music today is not very good. I think Gene Simmons says that. I agree with him on that tremendously. If these artists today could get proper management, proper PR, and actually wrote their songs, they probably get more hit songs. They probably get a lot more hits. Pet peeve of mine. If you're going to be an artist, try to learn from the best. Steven Tyler, Dolly Parton, John Bon Jovi, or even collaborate with someone that's older. I'll give you an example. I've seen Darius work lately. He's been doing a lot of collaborations with other artists. That is kind of a cool thing he's doing. He's kind of, for example, he did a song called "Ready to Fall" with what's the girl's name? I got the girl's name now. He also did a song called "Wildfire Love" with a girl named Lucy Silvis. And that was actually a Hootie song, but should have been a Darius song because it sounds more Darius-ish. So he does seem to do a lot of, and he also does a song called "Shit to Hell," which is a Darius Rucker song that he does with Luke Bryan, Charles Kelly, and Luke Bryan and Charles Kelly, which is a pretty cool combination. A 3-man duo. That was a 3-man machine. And one of my other pet peeves is songs being cut too short. Like on the radio, I hate it when most artists when they shorten the song for the radio. I think it's a lot more refreshing when they do them in a full, extensive version. It's really quite it's interesting to me how that works. And I also think when this virus is gone, we'll be gone very soon. I think it's going to be gone in the next couple months. That when shows do come back, I think they're going to see a big boom in the concert industry, like a tremendous boom. That I also think another thing too that should happen to with artists. You should, if the fans want you to, mingle at your shows with the fans. I'm encouraged by that. I'm seeing some artists are doing that, but not enough are. It's a nice gesture to do that. Like Gene Simmons does that sometimes. He does that at shows. He'll mingle. And I just wish that more artists would be mingling worthy of the fans, to chat and get to know them a little bit longer. Just do it for the love of the fans. Don't do it for the money. The money doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter. Just do it for the fun. If you get paid, fine. But if you don't, I guess it's okay. But it's just And I'm also very frustrated too about something going on in the country now. A new law that's being rammed through now. You people who are on the, how do I want to put this? On the right, because I'm a, how can I put this? I'm not a Republican Democrat. Well, I am to an extent. I'm a Trumpican. That's what I am. This new law that wants to get passed, I think it's very. I don't like it as a citizen. It's called HR1. I think it's frustrating and it's kind of dumb in my opinion. I think it's almost disgraceful. That HR1 basically expands mail-in voting. So like dead people can vote. Animals can vote. People on here legally can vote. I think it should be one day election, the next day. That's how it should be. The state should certify the electors. Don't have ballots coming overnight at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you're in Arizona. No. Let the count be regular. We need voter ID. Every state should have voter ID requirements. Verify who you are. Because if you don't have that, we're going to have a really big problem like we had the last time. And honestly, in my eyes, I don't want to, quote unquote, see that happen again. Because I am a citizen that believes what I believe. And I think it's it's going to hurt our democracy. If we have this thing that passes through, it's going to hurt us as a country. And I don't want to see that happen. I want us to go down that hill like we did before. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. What's going to happen? And I don't want this thing to pass. I want this thing to fail miserably. Because I want a legit and fair election in the future. The last election, in my opinion, don't cite on me already, people, okay? Just let me make sure this is true. I want a fair, honest election. What's so wrong with that? That's what I want to know. What's wrong with the fair and free election? I mean, that's America's the land of the free, okay? I want a free, fair election. And I want to know the next day who won. Not a month later, not 2 months later, not 5 months later, not a year later. I want to know the next day who won. That's what I crave as an American citizen. That's what I want. As a blind citizen of the USA, that's what I crave and require. And people like me are going to speak out about this stuff more often because it needs to be said. And thank you to Jeff Cooner, who has been on the ball with this every morning on WRKO. He's been on the ball. He wrote an article about this on WRKO.com about this whole. Be careful with my words here, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, about this whole craziness that's going on right now. Thank you, Jeff, for writing this article, Jeff. I appreciate it. I'm a fan of your show. Every morning from 6 to 9 on the great WRKO. He is known as Boston's Bulldozer. And, but yeah, so anyway, guys, but yes, I did mention yesterday, I'll say it again. For those of you who missed yesterday's show or haven't heard it yet, I will reiterate what I said yesterday. I'm working on a new song for singing events. And again, I'm repeating those who didn't hear yesterday. Okay, just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. It's called I Have a Dream, from the movie Mamma Mia by Amanda Seyfried. So what I'm hoping is to get a willing candidate that knows the song point blank and that can sing it with me. That's something that I want to do. And preferably, I want to do it with a female, because it's a female song, and it's a test to see if I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it fine. I think I can do it, but I want to see who's willing to do a duet with me of this song. For those of you who know the song, please comment below. I want to see some comments about this, please. So, thank you guys. This has been podcast 105. I will see you guys for podcast next week. Oh, before I go, tomorrow's one anniversary of the virus. People who have lost their lives. We got to thank the families who have suffered for a long time with the virus. But don't worry, better days are coming quicker than we think. So, thank you guys. I will see you guys next week for podcasts 106 and 107. Again, leave comments below if you want to sing a song with me as a duet. That song I'm looking forward to do. So, thank you guys. See you next week.